No way! Gamer! Oh. Gamers! How's it going? How's it going? I think I need to check up on Rosette. If I remember right.
Oh, hello there.
I hope everything went well.
Thanks. Sounds like you pulled an all-nighter, huh?
Looks like Zeros is up and running again. Fortunately for us, the damage for him wasn't so bad. I just wish I could say the same about Rosette. Putting her back to the way she was is going to take a while.
Please, don't be so downhearted. The first-rate care you've been giving me has stabilized my vitals a considerable amount.
I'm relieved to hear that.
Have you spoken to Mr. Thorndyke?
Did before coming here, yeah. He's as much of a questionable character as I was expecting. Their chief of security is the same old standoffish grump, too. You'd think it'd kill him to put on a smile.
That's just how they are, I'm afraid.
It's fine, you know. You don't need to force yourself to speak.
For what it's worth, her life isn't in any danger here. The medicine you helped me with yesterday seems to have been working wonders.
She's right. It has really made this easier for me.
Good to hear. We sure didn't think it'd end up being used on you when we took that job on.
The artificial limbs that Mr. Thorndyke brought with him are compatible with her too. That's not to say you shouldn't take it easy. Anything that involves the nervous system is a heavy burden on the body. The best thing you can do for yourself right now is get lots and lots of rest.
I will. Thank you. Though, I truly am sorry for not being able to support you all when you need it most.
Don't sweat it. We can take things from here. You just kick back and relax. Next time you wake up, you can bet we'll have good news to share. And a hell of a big bonus, too.
I'll have to look forward to that then, won't I? Follow your hearts and act as you always do. And everything will be fine.
Sorry, but I'd like to ask you something. Why? Why did you risk your life to save mine? No one should have to put themselves through something like this over someone like me.
It was because you were just so dazzlingly radiant in that moment, I suppose.
What?
You have so many people who care about you, and you care about them just as much in return. To someone who's lost her bonds, memories, and even body, the sight was almost blinding. I'm a little jealous of all you have, if I'm to tell the truth. So please, treat yourself like an irreplaceable treasure, not just for you, but for those who love you too.
About Rosette. Just how much of her is artificial anyways? I don't know for sure, but my guess is a lot. You were indirectly involved in making her who she is too, right? That's right, we assisted Marduk in researching artificial biological limbs some time ago. Our partnership only produced a prototype though. I never imagined they would actually start using that technology like this. Rosette was clearly the result of multiple different technologies being used together, not just the one they developed with us. I've heard this is also a field that the Institute of Technology over in the Empire has been looking into. Van, you seem like you've known the truth for a while. I couldn't be sure, but I had a feeling. I could tell the image I was seeing during our video calls was artificially generated. So, it took me really off guard when she just showed up in person in Tharbad. It was only when I noticed that she moved faster and kind of different than from normal people that I started putting two and two together. Makes sense? I did feel like there was something strange about her, but I never would have imagined it was because of this. She's capable of far greater power and speed than an ordinary human, but she also has less precise control over her body in exchange. I can't imagine just how much effort she must have put in to be able to move as naturally as she does. She'll be able to return to the way she was, won't she? I'm sure she will, right, Professor? I think there's every chance of that. Technology involved seems to be fairly well established by Marduk at this point. It won't be easy to make all the precise adjustments after reattaching her limbs, but I'll make sure it happens. We're counting on you. She might be on loan to us from Marduk, but she's as much a member of Archive Solutions as the rest of us. Anyway, time for us to get out of here. Right, we need to do what we can and put Rosetta at ease.
Wait! Please. If it's not too much to ask, could I keep helping you? I want to stop Professor Callahan and the devils who've done this to him by my own hand. No matter what it takes.
Oh, Katra.
Sorry, but no can do.
I suppose that's the right decision after I landed Rosette in a hospital bed. I wasn't able to use Theo and Zeros at even half of their potential, either. If all I'm gonna be is a burden to the team...
That ain't what I'm saying. You're no burden. We're gonna need you and your engineering know-how here for sure. But we're also not a charity. We only do favors for people if the client and price are a good fit. You heard what Rosette said, right? If you did, then you should know what you gotta do. And where you went wrong.
You're right. I should never have done something that would upset the people who care about me. And I never will again. I just want to stop the chaos unfolding in Basel and the misuse of technology that created it. And if I'm gonna do that, it's not the help of police or guild I need. It's you. As compensation, I can offer you my skills and expertise on technology. I can also give you my word that I'll help Essie put Rosette back to the way she was as fast as possible. Is that enough to make me a good fit for you?
It sure is. We'd be happy to take that 4 SPG on. We'll be counting on you now. Couldn't ask for better than a student of Professor Hamilton's.
Thank you. I won't let you down.
Promise me you'll take good care of him, okay? I'll be working around the clock too.
Don't remember asking, mate.
Promise. Thank you so much. Time to get down to business.
The CID Special Ops Unit's going to be here this evening. That means we've only got half a day left to do what we want. Once they're here, we're done. We've got to make this time count. Sure felt to me like Almata's work was done after making that AI a success. Sure they didn't just bounce? No, I'm certain they're still in the region. The abnormalities in the Orbinet and distribution network are less pronounced than yesterday, but they're still present. Something's still happening, I'm sure of it. Really? Then Almata's research is still going on somewhere in the city? Rosette mentioned something earlier that I think will help me. Hey Steve, how's it going? Yeah, Katra is in the squad because he basically, I don't know if you were here yesterday, but there was the big computer thing that Almata put bombs on. So Katra was like, I've got to stop this. What do I do? So he ran towards the bombs, and Rosette had to jump in and save him. And Rosette took the brunt of the blast. So now she's here in hospital, and Katra's come with us. I'm doing pretty good, thanks.
This might be
What about
fundamentally
you?
different to what happened in Crossbell, but I still think that is our closest reference point. The orbital network and septium veins were used in the development of highly advanced technology then as well. Basel City also has both, making it the perfect environment to finish what they started.
With the orbital network and the septium veins at their disposal, they have access to effectively unlimited resources for their research. If Professor Callahan has reached the heights that Singularity and Crossbow did, then our foes are probably lurking somewhere in the region finishing what they started. It's still a very large area to try and find them in, though. We'll have to find some way to narrow our search down. If we could get close enough to the location, the Genesis might react and show us we're on the right track, too. Busy with... Yeah, no, I get what you mean, man. I'm glad you're okay, though. Using the damn thing like a metal detector, huh? I suppose we've got to try anything we can at this point. Let's see if there are any more 4SPGs to take care of while we still... Blah, 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 blah. Still a noob? What, compared to you in the drawer? There's no telling where we might find a clue that will lead us to the truth. I'll help however I can. Wait, should I not be meddling in your other jobs now that I'm a client instead of a guide? Don't be silly. You're one of us now. You are our client, but how about we just treat you more like a temp for now? Oh, okay. It works for me. Happy to have you with us. Even if it means the kid to adult ratio is even out here. Well done, let's get to work. I want to stop by the guild. Vern, Gisard's workshop. Should probably talk to our resident genius professor too. Those sound like good places to start to me. What?
Then let's head over.
Let's go do the side quest first.
Why not stay here and relax?
Shut up. Every jam, okay. Well, surely that just means it makes you look even better though, right? So you can have all the, like, promotions and pay rises. Oh, request from the CID, eh? It's intriguing for sure. I wonder what they want to talk to us about. I'm not going to say no to potential rendezvous with Kayla. How about you? Oh, is it literally over here? Hello! Ah, so you checked the bulletin board, did you? Me, ranking for SPG. Never thought I'd see the day. Second Lieutenant Kayla. Wouldn't have killed you to be more direct instead of going the 4SPG route. So am I speaking to Kayla or am I speaking to the CID? Are we talking like... Are we talking like software? You're sharp. This may seem a bit bureaucratic, but I've submitted the request in the CID's stead. It concerns the armed machines that were released in the city during yesterday's attack. They confirmed that around half their numbers were destroyed, while most of the others were treated with Armata. But we've also received word that 2 high-spec units might still be allowed within the city. More like a file system? Okay, gotcha. Seriously? We did encounter a few machines fitting that description yesterday. I see. Yeah, the police probably have their hands full with them. You need a clean-up crew. But Marduk and the guild don't really tickle your fancy, if I got that right? Exactly. Marduk's involvement was the result of the President's more heavy-handed approach. We're not too fond of that. This is more a matter of professional pride than anything. Special forces are due to arrive in the evening, and they're sure to complicate things. We'd much rather solve this problem ourselves. So you want to loan us out to the CID for a day, is that right? It's not just the CID. Principality requested this too, I assume. And whatever the case, we really can't have those things running loose. Makes sense? Ish. Out of curiosity, was this Renee Kincaid's idea? He's pulled together his own task force to address the problem. They're negotiating with the President's office as we speak. At the risk of divulging too many details, he's been pushing for a separate division meant specifically for these tasks. Yeah, that tracks. Guy's resourceful to a fault. This really is a job for Marduk or the guild, but I guess the CID doesn't want to swallow its pride. It ain't exactly free though, is the thing. We've got other jobs to do. Yeah, we'll do it. Did you go, where is it? And after an hour he comes back and he tells you he doesn't know where it is. Oh dear. Yeah, I guess we could look into this one on the side. Lay it on me. Man. I might find a lead or something. You have my gratitude. Here's what we know about those rubber models. They're most probably the same as the models employed by Vegas Films in Tharabad. Oh, those assholes! There are 2 of them at that. You fought them before? They sound like a real hassle. Yep, because they are. But how are they hiding in the city to begin with? They're too big. They got some kind of optical camo or something? Not to our knowledge. The Ixalba has been patrolling and scanning the city from above since yesterday. Marduk has cleared out the smaller units we found, but the 2 large units have yet to be located. Kincaid does have a theory. He suspects that they're hiding in plain sight and using some sort of radar jamming device to avoid detection. I do remember hearing about special materials that can absorb or deflect orbital waves, which means we're probably looking for a container made of such material, likely brought into the city recently. Either that or a van big enough to hold them. Probably pretty simple to deck one of those out in anti-radar stuff. No idea whether Armata's driving it around themselves though, if they contracted that out to somebody. Think you can look into suspicious containers and transport vehicles first? We'll focus on the stuff that's out on the road. We split up and we should have this cleared up pretty quickly. Understood. I'll mobilise the local authorities and notify Vern in the Artisan's Guild. If either of us makes any headway, let's keep each other posted. Thank you very much. So, what's the move? We hunt down every wayward van in town, we'll be out here all day. True, traffic in and out is closed, but plenty of vehicles remain inside the city limits. Oh! So, so the only thing he's good at is making coffee. Fucking hell, man. And your boss is happy to pay for that? Jesus. Just buy a fucking coffee machine, man. The main arteries fan out in all sorts of directions, searching them all would be time consuming. They got the cops on site so we could leave the crowd control to them. We just got to pinpoint where the transport's most likely to be. Newtown and the artisanal district make the most sense to me. They got the most traffic, freight especially. We get lucky, or I guess unlucky in this case, we might fish up a robot. Roger, so we need to find people who drive stuff a lot. Let's start asking around.
Time to start working.
Oh, right, he's just... Oh, he's a kiss ass. Yeah. Man. It's all fun and games, isn't it?
Let's stay here and relax.
I do find that pretty relatable. I mean, to be honest, at that point, I just do everything myself because I'm just like, well, I could take the time to explain it to you and show you what to do, but in that time, I could have just done the job myself anyway. So I'm just like, eh. But, you know, that's just me.
Can we talk?
Well, yeah, I guess your boss really likes coffee and he's got money to throw around in the company. Sketchy transport vehicle. Let me think about that for a sec. A lot of cars go by, so... Well, now that you mention it, there was something funny this morning. There was? What did you see? Any details would be great, no matter how small. So, you know, we got the whole lockdown thing, and it got me thinking about how I wanted to do business today. And I figured, you know, people are still hungry, people need to pick me up. So I made my way out here, albeit a little later than usual. And then this big old transport van comes up. Something about it just seems weird. Weird? Were they driving all funny? The opposite, actually. There was this little empty soda can sitting in the road. And the transport just ran right over it, like made no attempt to avoid it. The whole van kind of shook a little. I got spooked and bolted out of the way, but the van just drove away like nothing happened. Nerves on that driver, honestly. Stone cold. Huh. Sounds like there's more to this story. That's what I'm thinking, yeah. Because then it turned right at that fork in the road ahead. And when it did, I heard a thud. I think whatever it was moving got shuffled around. At first I thought maybe it was some machining tool thinking in there and in there, but you'd think they'd stack them so that they don't do that. But like before, it just drove off right without a care in the world. I always felt like I was just imagining things. I see. Did you catch what make that vehicle was? Yeah, it was a Red Star. Big one. Probably some delivery company. But it didn't have a logo or branding or anything on it. The van was just unmarked. Kind of weird. Yeah, that's a bit whack. Thanks a bunch, bud. That's some really good info. Glad to hear it. I need the help. Goddess knows we all need it right now. But I heard things are looking up. They said they're going to open the roads back up tonight. Just got to hold out a little longer. We'll find a way. Thank you very much.
Let's stay here and relax. Do you have any preferences? Thanks for coming in.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, that is weird.
Then let's head over.
Well, I mean, I suppose all you can do at the end of the day is, you know, do your job, get paid and get out, right? The usual.
Now then.
Oh, fuck.
Can we talk?
You want to know if I've seen a suspicious freight truck? Bit of an odd thing to ask. Oh, well, yes it is. Sorry for just dumping that on. Nah, I'm just giving you guff. I did actually see something like that last night. You did? So what was suspicious about it? Well, deliveries last night were all way behind schedule because of all the craziness in the city. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I mean... How long have you been working there, out of curiosity? Because that might explain things. Oh, excuse me. Well, I was asking how long you'd worked in your current job. If you don't mind me asking. We eventually got everything sorted out, even with that big old eye in the sky watching us all. So I finally wrapped my work. It was late at night, and I'm tired as hell. I just started driving back toward my home on the edge of town. I'm waiting on one of the lights, and then I see this giant Red Star truck pull up next to me. Had a really weird colour scheme to it. Never seen a Red Star paint like that. Had to be from out of town, I figured. But I figured, hey, he's a tired old dog like me, driving at ass o'clock. I give him a wave. I look out my window nah, forget it. When I say it out loud, it sounds ridiculous. I must have been seeing things. Hey, come on, don't leave us hanging. You might not have been seeing things after all. Won't you tell us, please? Alright, just don't laugh at me, okay? I looked out the window and there was no one behind the wheel, just nothing. Huh? What do you mean? There's nobody in the driver's seat at all? Ah, right, okay. Oh, fair enough, man, fair enough. Yeah. No, I was just thinking, like, because the mentality you have is a really good one, which made me think maybe you haven't been in the job very long. So, like, I say that like I'm a veteran in jobs, but I've been in my job for like 4 years now or something, and I'm at the point where I'm just like, fuck it. Bad dude, you know. But you know, that's just my piss poor mentality. I'm as puzzled as you are. Before I could really process it, the light turned green and the truck rolled on away. I had to put my eyes back on the road after that. Never saw that truck again. It only really dawned on me when I got home. Ah, okay. Oh, you've got a really good mentality, to be fair. So, fair play to you. Maybe the driver was just on the short side. Their truck was definitely taller than mine, too. Maybe I just couldn't see him. Okay, it is using the right mic. Oh, excuse me. Either that or, again, I was tired as all get out. I might have just been seeing things. Yeah. So, yeah, that's how it seemed to me at the time, but honestly, it was probably nothing. Moral of the story here is that everyone needs to sleep. Can't go burning the midnight oil just because you can, you know? Lesson learned, yeah. We'll take care of ourselves. Take it easy yourself, yeah? Sounds like kind of thing a single good night's sleep won't fix. Oh, for sure. The city's sealed off until tonight, so I'm going to try and take it slow while we've got nothing to do. Nice, we've got way more crews here than I expected. The two accounts we hear both involve the Red Star transport, which leads me to believe we're dealing with one and only one vehicle. I'm still freaking out about the whole driverless truck thing. Don't blame you. The fact that it happened at night turns this whole thing into a bona fide ghost story. There's probably a logical explanation now, and I'm sure Catcher could provide it. Wait for who? Oh, is it related to technology you have insider knowledge about? Correct. I believe it is utilising tech that's currently in R&D phase of development in many countries. It's called an automated vehicle. It allows a person to go from place to place without lifting a finger, because a hollow core is doing the driving. The fact that it kept going in spite of the empty soda can makes me strongly suspect it's an AI-controlled vehicle. My suspicions were correct then. Ren told me about a little about this before. Wow, so cool. So that means it wasn't a ghost. Whew. Well, you never know. Maybe there was a driver till his shitty job worked him to death. Now he lives on as a vengeful ghost behind the wheel. Wait, what's that? Oh shit, he's right behind you, Farida. What? Ah! Hey, there's nothing there. You should have seen the look on your face. Why are you like this? You want me to stop calling you a kid? Stop acting like one. Back on topic. There was an incident regarding unmanned driving tech. Everyone in the underworld was going on and on about it at the time. So I'm amazed this thing is driving around the city without causing any problems. It's kind of insane. I'm not too surprised. You could prevent most accidents by connecting it to the traffic management system and the info on the city roads. Technology should be state of the art. In fact, I suspect it's the same tech that caused Professor Callahan's downfall. Oh. I'm sorry, Catcher. You're enough just to be sorry for, and I'm alright, promise. Now's not the time to wallow in sentimentality. So, what's the plan, man? AI's functionality and patterns could make it quite difficult to capture. I know, normally I'd be fine with dumping this on the second lieutenant of the cops, but I'm a car lover at heart and I do not like seeing them be used as vehicles for bringing weapons into the city. This shit is personal. Figures. Well, any bright ideas, Chief? First order of business is seeing how far this AI can really go. Also, I'm going to bring on some outside help for this gig. What kind of outside help? Do you have somebody in mind? Yep, I heard that they'd be here. Man, you just have to get in touch with some familiar faces in Basel. The party then headed to the motor pavilion in Newtown where they were waiting. Coffee. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Ban coffee machines in offices? Oh, no. No, I can't agree with that ban. You can rant all you want, I'm fine with that, but you cannot ban coffee machines. I will literally just explode if I can't have coffee at the office.
Let's do this.
Why not stay here and relax?
Even today, right? Today I didn't have. I've got no milk left, and I need milk for my coffee because I'm a pussy. So I was just kind of like, well, I need coffee. So I had to order from a local coffee place just to get some coffee.
Welcome to Motor Pavilion. Here, you'll find the latest models from Calvin's floor.
Yeah, literally. True. Vans. Did we get all that right? You want us kings of the road to chase down that AI intruder, huh? Don't underestimate him. You really don't know what you're getting into. Neither do I, to be honest. It does sound hard to believe, yeah. I couldn't really go too in-depth on the call, sorry. That's freaky. A giant van just driving around all by itself. And it's carrying assault robots inside it too. Yeah, it's pretty far-fetched, but honestly, I'm intrigued. We street racers take pride in our skills, and I'm not about to let some beat-boot bastard one-up me. This guy. Fucking beat-boot bastard. This guy was with Dick, I think. Or, like, he was around when... Who was it? Oh, Dick, the little kid! Oh, yeah. No, he wasn't around. I'm thinking about something else. Well, being an AI, it could process things much faster than you. Without time to catch it, it would probably outmaneuver you. That's alright, we'll show that bucket of bolts what real people can do. So what's the plan, Van? Here's what I'm thinking. We get my truck and your 2 cars. It's true! It was the little kid that was called Dick, innit? Van outlined his 3-pronged attack to the group using a map of Basil's roads for reference. Making sure not to overlook the robots themselves, he made combat preparations as well. Oh, yeah, we're all set here. We've got our cars ready to go. Want to get the show on the road? Yeah, we're fine. Wait. Who the fuck's in our party? Bet fucking Catra's wormed his way in. I know he hasn't, okay. Although, saying that, Rame. Wait, change hologram. What's Anya's got? Magical damage 36. We're not so worried about EP usage. And it's level 4. So let's give you that one. Oh wow, it's very generous of you to assume that I'm going to heaven in Sivo. Thanks, mate. Alright, good to go. Let's hit the road. You got a bead on the transport Patra? Yeah, I pinged them on the traffic network. They're patrolling the streets in a specific pattern. They're due to come by here in around 20 minutes. Oh god. Whoa, there really is no one behind the wheel. Tinted glass too. They got this shit figured out. Transport has probably optimised its driving style to evade pursuers. You sure you can handle it? Safety first, remember. Don't overextend. Best of luck. Damn, wish she could take me for a ride like that. She really is her uncle's niece. They're keeping clear of other cars, so far so good. How's the traffic looking? No congestion as far as I can tell. You can get it cornered. Fair, you know what? Fair enough. We got it. Perfect. Get the CID, the Basil Police, and the traffic guys. Right. This is Catra. I invoke emergency authority to request a temporary road closure. Looks like he gave up. Machines can even do that. I don't know. Perhaps it simply wasn't programmed to handle these sorts of situations. Nah, ain't that easy. The machines are booting up. Jennifer, Graham, get back. Right. So it was carrying his things. So these are the wire models? I see what you mean. They're from Marduk, no doubt. Yeah, these are the ones from Vegas Films, alright. 2 at once is going to be rough. Be careful, guys. On the flip side, we know how they work. They're sent into the scrapyard where they belong. They're joints are their weak points, according to Rosette. Focus on those. Let's clean them up before word gets on the street.
I'll take you on.
Oh, shh. Didn't mean to attack.
Show me what you got.
I don't want him.
Activating drive.
There! Make it count, Aaron! Keep moving, man!
Keep it up. It's working.
Wait, no.
Let's party!
Time to go all out.
Over here! All for you! Make it count, Aaron!
Blink and you'll miss it. Sword for me. Here goes. Blink and you'll miss it.
Hey. I got him. Oh man, that was like a movie shot. Now you got? That felt so much easier than the one we did around Tharbad. Was that Synthra really came in handy there? How often do you go around fighting things like that? I mean, it ain't like we want to, it just sort of happens. Now let's figure out how to shut off that auto drive thingy. Right, I'll get to work on. Huh? Are you shitting me? Get back! Whoa. Uh-huh. Look out. Get away from that thing. A third one? Seriously? Bastard wait for us to let our guard down. I'll hold it off. You guys get back up. Guild, Marduk, whoever, I don't care. Van, don't. Huh? What are you... What the... What's that inside her purse? Don't be a hero, dipshit. This is serious. No need. Backup has arrived. Kayla. And...
You let your guard down.
What the fuck is that? Okay. Shit, close your eyes.
Perish.
This guy is so badass, he didn't even get a subtitle for what he said. Ugh. An optical weapon? That's his Buster Lance. He showed me it back home once. Incredible. I see now how you earned your title, Kamsin. You had the measure of the situation from the very start, didn't you?
This was nothing more than our response as a part of crisis management. Our firm's concierge has previously analyzed the situation. I will leave the rest to the CID and the local police, as well as them. Farewell.
Kassim. That attack was incredible. Took out the robot in one fell swoop. Went right for the joints too, like she said. He looked like he barely lifted a finger. Well, this is Marduk's ace we're talking about. That's just what he does. But hey, not sure that ends well, right? We've still got the credit for it. That, in and of itself, is aggravating, but I'm in no position to complain. At any rate, thank you for completing my request. Given you did hunt down 3 units instead of 2, your reward will be adjusted accordingly. Much thanks to you two as well. Oh, we didn't do much. Hey, I'm just glad I got to have a good race. Talk about stealing the spotlight. What are we, chopped liver? Yeah, I still got a long way to go before I can rival my brother. I'm just glad we put a stop to those robots for good, even if it wasn't all us. Yeah, you have my thanks as well. Who knows what damage I would have caused if left unchecked. Don't sell yourself short, bud. You helped a bunch too. Tell you more where that came from. Let's keep our Mata on their toes. Right, of course. With some fiddling, Catra managed to decouple the auto-drive unit from the transport vehicle. After the local authorities conducted their own investigation, traffic restrictions were lifted and all was back to normal.
All in a day's work. Mira deposit confirmed.
Do I level up grey now? Nope. Close though. It looks close. Okay.
Let's do this.
Oy, oy, oy. Do I want to go and... yeah, fuck it. You can have timed your arrival better. Ran, weren't expected to find you here. You want something from us? The opposite. I have something for you. A little piece of intel. Do you have to go blabbering to them about it? Hey, don't spoil their fun, Killjoy. Lady sound like a hard ass. Excuse me? Alright boys, simmer down. Now's not the time for mouthing off. So, what's this info about? To the surprise of no one, Armata was behind the explosion in Anchorville. Sounds like it's a mess out there right now. After word got out that Armata had corporate help. Yeah, a lot of high-ranking braces are stuck there right now trying to sort everything out. Honestly, I'd really rather be out there right now, but we're tied up here. Yeah, after yesterday, we're not leaving anytime soon. Indeed, I'm still positive that the attack in Anchorville was just a diversion, paid to us to be their main target. In fact, we know a little more about the agents who unleashed the archaisms in the city yesterday. I strongly believe it was the same duo you met at Longport. Them again! Viola and Alexandre. They caused a ton of trouble back in Longport too. That's certainly not good. That said, we shouldn't have to worry about them here now that Marduk is in town. How many men have they got? Are we talking just one area, the whole city? They have enough people on the ground to rival a large Jaeger corps, and with vastly better equipment. Their chief of security in particular, he's a real force of nature. Of course, I imagine you will know that pretty well already. See. Yep, Gramps here described him as one of the strongest Jaegers to walk the earth. It's funny, guy's got this baby face. He doesn't even look 30, but he gives off this vibe like he could kick your ass in there next week. At any rate, the city's in good hands with him patrolling around. We still got to figure out what Armata's plotting next though. Speaking of, you confirmed those two you encountered yesterday were connected to the Guardians, correct? Yeah, said they were overseers. That checks out. They've got 4 units and an overseer in charge of each one. The 2 of them seem to be connected to Armata differently though. Melchior is both an overseer and a high-ranking executive in Armata, but his cohort said she was only a contractor. Talk about complicated. I wonder what the story there is. We're not much the wiser than you guys there, unfortunately. What we do know is that the most monstrous mafia and the most vile assassins to ever live have joined hands, and that ain't good. Indeed. After we have Basil taken care of, we'll need to devise a strategy for dealing with them. Have you managed to learn anything more about what Armata's up to here? Unfortunately not. If anything, we were hoping you might have a lead on where Professor Callahan might be. I wish I did, but I'm not too familiar with the geography of this area. I tried to see if I could find anything on the net, but they covered their tracks unfortunately. Sorry for coming up empty-handed. Don't worry about it. It really wasn't going to be that easy. Aside from that, my only other advice is to keep the septium veins in mind. They're more relevant than you might think. Septium veins? I recall Rosette mentioning those recently actually. They do have a tendency to affect the orbital network in particular. At first glance they appear unrelated. We had no way to prove they were at all related. Until a certain phenomenon in Crossville demonstrated that the two can affect each other under the right conditions. This incident here is eerily reminiscent of what happened a year and a half ago. It's just my hunch though. Well, that does make a lot of sense. Yeah, thanks for the pointer. Well, we're gonna get back to tracking down Callahan. What are you 3 up to? We'll be doing the rounds to keep the city under control. Can't just leave it all to Marduk. Yeah, they're good, don't get me wrong, but they're even shadier than you guys are. I don't trust them. I'll be helping out too, until there's some other development that demands my attention. I need to keep an eye on all the other students as well. We're all waiting here for you, Agnes. Adette and Albert too. Don't forget that, okay? Please be careful, Ren. The Institute of Science. I'm assuming it's wanting me to go up this way. Yeah. Alright, let me turn this off a minute. Oh, there he is. I'm glad we didn't have to go on a wild goose chase to find you today. Ah, but isn't the Spriggan? You look like you have something more to discuss with me. Damn right we do. I imagine you're already privy to the situation, so we don't need to bring you up to speed. Right now we're trying to get everything under control ourselves before the government intervenes any further. So that's why I want to ask you about... me? What exactly do I have to do with all this? I would admit, my curiosity is piqued by the developments here. Marduk is an interesting wrinkle in the story, as are Professor Callahan's, shall we say, inadvisable efforts. I do plan to stay and watch how this all pans out, but as I said yesterday, can you at least let me finish before dismissing me? I've had to face a lot of hard truths over the past few days. I've been made to realise just how lacking I am and how much I still have to learn. I know that it's impossible to rectify all of that overnight, but there's still things I want to protect no matter the cost. All I want is for your feedback on the hypothesis of mine. I haven't asked for any more of your help than that. Go on. Professor Callahan all but lives on the network now. But the goal of his contradicts the actions he took. One thing doesn't add up to me. Why did he simply let the Mafia destroy the Aurora? That's a good question. I agree. That is an obvious contradiction. If they intend to use weapons of mass destruction, they must figure out how to invent and produce them. They simply don't exist yet. Professor Callahan's AI only solves one part of the problem. Even with functional blueprints, there are no means to produce them. The AI is essential in their research efforts, holds more computational power than any of the machine basal. And if they no longer have it, that begs another question. How will they produce these nuclear weapons without the means to invent them? An astute observation. You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of, what's his fucking name? You remember the professor guy from Trails in the Sky? Weissman. He looks just like Weissman. No, not, let me find a picture of him. This guy. You see what I mean? Like if you look at the slicked back hair, the glasses, right? And if we come back over here, I mean, I think that's looking into it a bit too much, but you know, the similarity is there. Can't say no, can you? Something tells me you wanted to help him out all along in spite of your crotchety old man act. I mean, if you look at this, you know, but I don't think it's anything. I think he's just a bit of a dickhead. I'm simply giving him the feedback he requested. It'd be up to him to prove his theory, though. Judging from what I've heard so far, he'll find the answer soon enough. Yang, you are correct. People do not grow and change overnight, but having watched you, I can see how you've matured over the years. I look forward to seeing you grow into a well-rounded scientist, just as Professor Hamilton did. I mean, I suppose. Thank you, I will. He really is like a brother to you, huh? He's more helpful than he wants to admit. Curious where he's going after he leaves Basil, but I guess that ain't my business. I agree, and besides, it's not our place to tell him how to live his life. We need to focus on our own work right now. You're right. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to help us a bit more than just say, oh yeah, your theory's interesting. Give it another look. Come real thorough this time. Yes, Chief. Is something wrong? Anything we can help with? I wish it was that simple, but nope. Ain't nothing you folks can help with. Guess it wouldn't hurt to fill you in, though. What? Parts for that weapon prototype went missing? Yep, we found it out when we were looking into Callahan's disappearance. Most of the parts are still here. It's not like the whole thing up and vanished. But there are little bits and pieces of our inventory missing. Our order sheets don't add up. And we haven't been able to find the missing parts anywhere. It's not just a few of them either. We're missing huge chunks of inventory. Too much stuff to count. Well, that's a bit alarming. You're talking about that weapon you showed us earlier, right? Yeah, that definitely ain't good. And you're right, I don't know how we could help with that. Smells like an inside job to me. No way the world famous discard workshop just loses track of inventory like that. Damn straight. A lot of us here know about the weapon, but it's still a highly confidential project. We've taken extra steps to make sure nothing gets out. And of all the times, this had to happen right after I went and mouthed off at Townsend. Shameful, I tell you. You order parts online, don't you? I remember you showed me how that system worked. Do you think this inventory shortfall might be related to the network problems the city's been having? Our youngsters suggest the same thing. It's not entirely off the table, no. I'd just like to think we were being more careful than that. How could we not be given everything going on? That's understandable, yeah. I found it hard to believe it was just an accident with how careful everyone's been. This feels premeditated. Yeah, with all the weird shit going on, it's hard to chalk anything up to coincidence right now. Oh, God. See? This is what happens when I don't have coffee. There's just so much going on. We'll keep an eye out for any leads about your parts, though. Thanks. Man, I'm sorry, folks. You got enough on your plate without us and our stupid supply hiccups. We're still trying to find Callahan, but we haven't got any good leads yet. Our best guess is that he's somewhere off the beaten path. Might hold himself up somewhere on the purpose, even. That does sound like a good guess. Well, if you learn anything, let us know. We've got a lot of info to work with now. Yeah, but I can't wrap my head around how it all fits together. Maybe talking it out will help. Is there a place we could chat in private? You can always head back to the inn. Actually, how about you all come to my place? You won't have to worry about people listening in now. Oh no, we couldn't impose on you like that. I really don't mind. Neither would Grant at Professor Hamilton. It's her house, but I don't know anyone who lives there right now. Cool, we'll take you up on your offer. Kind of curious to see the home of one of Epstein's three disciples. Oh, I wouldn't expect too much. It's just a normal family home. Anyway, we can head over whenever you'd like. He just wants to invite fucking Agnes over. I see your game plan here, Katra. Oh, you lucky bastards. Look at them enjoying their fucking coffee. This is cinnamon coffee, huh? Kinda had a different fragrance to it, but it's not bad. Professor's a big fan of it, so I've had it a lot. I've heard it's pretty popular over in the Central East. Yeah, I drank it a lot back at home. Always with milk, though. I can see myself getting addicted to this fragrance. It pairs perfectly with the chocolate, too. We got ourselves a little slice of heaven here. Well, someone put a sock in this guy already. You're a big fan of sweet things, huh? You seem to like the garden too. He can't help himself, I'm afraid. It feels so strange to have this place be so lively again. I've been the only one here for so long now. Yang and Essie are so busy with their work that they can only afford to drop by every once in a blue moon these days. Why do you think the game's trolling you, mate? The game would never do that. That's too bad. So you were still really young when you were adopted by the professor? That's right, though I'd rather skip how it came about. Even though we're not related by blood, she's treating me like a real grandchild. As soon as I started taking an interest in technology and absorbing everything I could, she would always find time in her busy schedule to teach me. And after that, I started visiting the observatory a lot because that was where she did her research. Yeah, you got a point. My interest in astronomy then led to Yang and Essie teaching me all kinds of things along with her. I was a complete nobody, and yet they chose to make me part of their family. They seem like absolutely lovely people. I can see why you're so desperate to protect everything they left behind in their absence. But I failed. The Aurora was destroyed. Rosetta suffered just to keep me safe. I don't know how I'm going to be able to face the Professor when she comes home. Like Rosetta said, there's a lot of people around who love you. This might be a good time to learn to lean on them a little more. You're not alone, Katra. Yeah, I'm coming to realise that too. I thought I'd learned the lesson when we all came together to finish Theo and Zeros, but apparently I was a few steps away. Could never have done that on my own. Took Grand's help, Young and Esty's help. Even Professor Callahan played a pivotal role in getting the job done. Really? Professor Callahan helped make your orbital drones? I remember hearing that he used to stop by here despite being Halpin's rival. It's still hard to imagine. You all only know him as he is now, but like I said yesterday, he wasn't always like that. He was the leading figure in the field of engineering science. He even designed a whole lot of the current Republican Army's weaponry. He used to be something of a rival to Professor Hamilton and us, but both sides fully respected one another and took it as a way for us all to grow. It was because Professor Callahan and Professor Hamilton joined forces that we were able to create the Aurora too. Actually, what was it? Why did he run off? I found it. Looks a lot like the Aurora. Yeah, not exactly the same, but pretty damn close. It is. It's part of another idea that was considered during the planning stages for the Aurora. It was to be one half of a twin-core system that was modelled after the left and right sides of the human brain. Two systems would perform totally different calculations in tandem with one another, much like our brains do. In the end, budgetary constraints meant that only the Aurora was completed, but a prototype version of the other system was made. So then there's effectively a prototype of the central computer from yesterday out there somewhere? I did think it was weird that they destroyed the Aurora, considering their endgame. But if Professor Callahan was one of the developers behind the whole project, it makes sense if he gave him that prototype too. If we assume that's the case, that will significantly help in narrowing down where it could be now. Could you give me a hand finding the other documents we have on it here? Of course. Just tell us what you want us to do. I guess I could put the work in. But if you can't pinpoint where the thing is after we find all that stuff you want, we're going to force you to run butt naked through Basil. Yeah, whatever. And yes, I need you to find a map of the septum veins in this area. He sure picked himself up fast. He's a hell of a lot more grown up than you are, that's for sure. Why does Aaron want to see a kid run naked through the city? Ort Abandoned Factory. I think that's our place. That's the place where a lot of the research leading to the last generation of gunships was done, right? The area was sealed off a while ago because it was so worn down, but you really think we're going to find a target there? I'd say the odds are about 90%. I tried taking the waveforms of the distortions in the orbital and energy supply networks, then combining them with the map of the septum veins. The only place that matches that data is big and quiet enough to hide a device of the Aurora size, and is still close enough to basically interfere with the orbital network. Nowhere else is as good as matches this. That's some confidence. But I don't think it's misplaced. This area matches everything we know so far. An abandoned factory far from civilization seems like the perfect place for Almata to use as a hideout. Oh, what are you doing? I'm congratulating you on a job well done. I'm sure even that genius professor would be impressed by your efforts here. No, I wouldn't be so sure about that. It's just a guess right now. We won't know for sure until we make our way over there. Well, we've come this far. Time to finish this leg of the race. I agree. It's 2 PM already, so we don't have much time. I think we should let Ren, the guild, and the CID know what we're doing. The abandoned road leading to the factory is on the bottom level of a new town, on the other side of a locked gate. My certification card will get us through it. I'm ready to leave as soon as you all are. Got it. We'll head on over as soon as we're ready then. They informed Ren, the guild, and the CID that they were going to make their way to Ort Abandoned Road. But before that, I need to grab a drink, so otherwise I'm going to fall asleep. So I'll put some clips on and we'll be back in a couple of minutes. It's just like Reen and Lloyd, isn't he? Bless him. I'll see you in a sec.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen if we open this door.
The rats go. Guys, do you want to see something funny? Do you want to see something funny? Ready? Watch this. Watch. See this number? See this number right here? Remember that. Okay. Oh.
Scott is drawing stuff for college. Oh, of course. He's drawing at an academic level, shaming people who don't know how to draw. That is quality. Oh, hello. I go to culinary school. Let me try these cookies. Disgusting.
What?
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
The Discord to know when I go live, and Twitch doesn't work for you for some reason. And of course, if you enjoyed, consider following if you haven't already. It helps me.
No, it's 9:30. No.
But I'm sorry, it is
No.
9:30.
No.
It
No.
is. I'm sorry, Sam.
That's it. I'm contacting time. Tesco, this time you sold me. Bad. Sir, this is a herb.
Oh god. Wow.
I don't know.
If you subscribe now, Sam will give you driving instruction.
Correct. I'll teach you how to do a 3-point turn. Ready? Step 1, turn. Step 2, count to 3. Did I say step 3?
Can't even count himself.
I said step 1, step 3. Oh, fuck me.
Alright. I love Sam big juicy knob in my mouth. You don't even have to donate. You can just fucking spread the word. You don't even have to spread the word. All you gotta do is just, you know, maybe your family is like in mental trouble. How do you say? You know what I mean?
Suffering from mental health?
Yes, have an issue, and maybe you can sort it out or find help, or maybe you yourself.
They're struggling with mental health.
We're here to help you. If you don't, fuck! You don't need. You don't need. Anna, you do the rest. Yeah, another forgotten entity. A mere ghost of his former self. Ah! I didn't mean to do that. So you got sick loot. Uh-oh. Shit! I need to remind myself what the key bindings are. We're going down with them. Ah! Sick, a chest!
Oh, you bastard!
Do you want to go louder? Let me see if I can make this louder. Alright, this is as loud as it goes. Well, try how you did today. This is what you wanted, isn't it?
For £20, I will call you daddy. I love Sam.
Yeah, what does that, what does the smile sound like, Sam?
You never heard that where you can like hear someone smiling?
Alright, Sam, can you hear this?
You're not saying anything.
What, can you not hear my smile? Fuck it.
What is going on here?
You stop!
Fucking Decker Kane busting out the moves at the nightclub.
Yeah, by the way, you can join my...
Oh god, why did it have to be that clip? Anyway.
Off we go.
This way. Save again. Alright, let's do this. Man, this place looks old. You think these are the airship parts lying around? They're covered in moss too. Looks like this road really hasn't been used in quite some time. This isn't really an area I come to. Geological surveys have confirmed that there is a large septium vein running under here, however. Man, look at this. Tire tracks from a big truck, huh? They look pretty fresh. They must have been carrying something real heavy. Maybe... Oh! We're on the right track then. And there's that phenomenon again. Has to be resonating with that green Genesis we saw. Alright, time to get this over with before the CID and the guild make this their stomping ground. Right, we need to hit them while they're off through their guard.
I'm not going to do anything reckless anymore.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
So come on, you two. While the professor's away, it falls on us to... No, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to protect what I hold dear. And with everyone's help, too.
Both the engineering skills and mental development of Katra have reached the required parameters, unlocking the S-Class offensive program, Dagama Driver.
This is a technique that helps you to move at high speed while in sync. I think the professor told me that Young and the others helped her develop this a while back. It's kind of neat that they're designed to unlock new functions as their user grows. I agree, it's really cool. I don't get how it works, but yeah, it is awesome. Even on the way out here, this does support on you. It must feel nice. Yeah, it does. And now thanks to them, I'll be able to contribute even more in battle. Let's get going. The abandoned factory should be just ahead. Chat GPT. Well, it's a shame that, you know, that's great in all, Katra, but we're never going to be using you in our party. So, get fucked. I would rename him to Chat GPT and see that, but I probably won't remember to call him that all the time, so...
The help was much appreciated.
Look at this guy's swag walk. Fucking volley round you've got on your skin, really.
We can win right now.
This'll hurt.
Good luck.
This'll hurt.
Oh, I guess we're doing Magna Slash then.
Keep moving, Van.
It's over.
Perfect chance.
Too slow.
Aaron.
I'm not sure, mate, to be honest.
Have some more.
A chance.
Gotcha.
But in this case, he likes cute robots.
I can live with this. You were a great help on yes.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, his sole purpose is to basically just level up hollow cores for us, so, you know. Actually, saying that, what ornament does he have that I can steal? EP Cut 2? Does anyone want that? No. I have an achievement though. Oh, okay.
Come back when you're stronger.
Next. Take that. You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Well, who knows what Rosette will be like when she comes back? You know? There's still a chance.
Let's keep moving ahead.
What the fuck is that?
Be careful. That thing looks mean.
Looks like the gang's all here. I'll take you on. Got a
Oh,
whole
there's only one thing to do here, isn't there? Actually. Can I aerial blast them? And hit all of them?
Good luck.
Keep moving, Van.
Your crutch.
Boom.
Make it count, Aaron.
Okay.
Have some more. They're down.
Barry, now.
Super weak to what is S? Space.
Going all in.
If not wind. Well, okay then.
Too slow. Let's party.
Activating drive.
He's quick, boys.
Too slow.
Here goes.
Gotcha.
Aaron.
I don't know why I did the power boost. Kind of a waste. But oh well.
Nice. That hunk of junk's supposed to be an airship.
Ooh.
Pretty damn ancient. Just getting warmed up.
I'm stronger than ever.
Ancient history, more like. This type's been all but replaced by newer models.
This looks like the one that the Imperial Liberation Front used. Where could you do with more space? Don't think having it here would do any good. Any further good. What about up here? What about here? No, we just need Mirage and Wind there. Huh, well, I don't know then. Maybe we just chuck it in here. Just cause. Huh. But what you're basically saying in Siva is that we need to get what's her fucking name? What's the doctor from Persona 5?
Well then, away we go.
Whatever her name is, I can't remember. We need her in this game.
Let's keep moving ahead.
Come back when you're stronger.
Glad that worked out okay.
Good work, guys. We all in one piece?
Looks like some good loot.
Let's get to work.
We're not done yet. Let's keep moving ahead.
Oh my god. Come on, mate.
Let's get to work. Gotcha. Now, let's finish the job. Son, take this. This'll hurt.
Show me what you got. Keep moving, Van. I'll dice you up. It's go time.
Sucker.
You've got this, Agnes.
Sucker.
Sucker. Van is too quick.
Gotcha. A chance.
Van's too quick again.
Too slow.
Nice. That went great.
Pretty hot shit, Van.
Gotcha.
This is it. Close in and kick some ass.
You snooze, you lose. This'll hurt.
Keep moving, Van. I'll dice you up.
Done. Okay, that's all cleared up.
Nice.
Next.
That went great.
You kicked butt, Van.
Let's get to work.
There. It's not over. That worked out okay.
Gotcha.
Now, let's make the first move.
Gotcha.
That's what you get.
This was a dead end actually. Let's go that way first.
Take the stun. Next. Deploying shards.
Deploying shards.
Gotcha. All you, Agnes.
Too slow!
Barry! There we go! Aaron!
Have some more!
What a thing to deploy.
Gotcha!
Huh, looks like a chest. Yeah, nice. That went great.
You're a true
What?
professional.
Oh,
man.
there. I almost didn't see it. Don't deploy your dick, Conceiver. There are children around. Come on, shouldn't have to tell you this.
Get in combat. Next one.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Next one.
We gonna get a move on or what? Take this down! Not done yet!
That looks like
Boom.
a nice chest. Should be safe for now.
Now we're talking. That one looks tough.
Let's get to work.
Gotcha!
We can win right now.
Take this!
I mean, that I can't dispute that. That is true.
This'll hurt.
Oh fuck! Don't
Chance.
at you on this quote. Well,
Sucker.
Aaron.
Have some more! Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
You're on fire, Aaron.
no one asked you, Aaron. Oh.
Get to work! Next! We gonna get a move on or what?
Man, when I finish this game, I'm gonna be so sad that I can't jump straight into the next one. And then I'll have to fucking think about what I'll be streaming after.
You snooze, you lose. They're down.
This'll hurt.
Keep moving, Van. It's over.
A chance. There.
Gotcha.
Perfect chance.
Have some more.
Hey, that one felt pretty good. You did wonderful, Fairy.
Two of them, eh?
That one's big. Let's get to work.
Out.
Gotcha. This is it. Close in and kick some ass.
This'll hurt.
I'll dice you up. They're down.
All you on, yes.
Activating drive.
Have some more.
Have some more.
Sucker.
Quick.
No. There.
All you on, yes. Here goes.
Quick, man.
Gotcha.
Hit him fast, Barry.
Quick feels kind of OP.
There we go.
I just have a random chance to decide that it's my turn now.
Did it.
Oh well, I guess there's no decision being made, but you got what I
What'd
mean.
you expect?
Looks like the gang's all here.
Let's get to work.
Give me your worst. A chance. Got a whole slew of them.
Oh, I was hoping I could target all of them. Oh well, that'll do.
Time for the main event. Vandalize! Raid!
You'll be sorry for that.
That was the scariest looking tree I've ever seen.
Sucker!
A chance! Yeah, yeah. You're open! Perfect chance! No!
Gotcha!
What? They just phased out of existence.
Powered up!
Like some good loot.
Take this on now! Let's finish the job! Take this! This'll hurt.
Keep moving, Van. I'll dice you up.
Make it count, Aaron! Sucker!
You've got this, Agnes. Gotcha.
Oh god.
Gotcha.
Nice. That went great.
Pretty hot shit, Van.
Pretty hard shit, Van. Shut up, Aaron. Don't remember asking you, bud. Alright, I guess we're going into the factory then.
I see me some nobodies.
Gotcha! Get down! Deploying shards! Got a whole slew of them. Over here! All for you!
There we go.
Nice. That went great.
Right, let's save before we go in. Right outside.
What, Van?
Well, sure it's an abandoned factory, alright. Yeah, it looks really old. It's reacting even more strongly than before. Must mean the Genesis is being used as we speak. Which, from all we know about the Professor's research, means we need to hurry. Right, let's find a way to infiltrate the building.
Take this!
Oh fuck, I tried to dodge both.
We can win right now!
Take this!
Think I still got the stun on? Yeah, nice.
This'll hurt.
Keep it up! It's working!
I probably don't need Aaron's help. Done.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Pretty hot shit,
That looks
Van.
like a nice chest.
Yes, it does. Well, that's a point. What's he got? Nothing. Okay, fine. And that's another point. I can take that off. Oh, I meant to just remove it.
Let's get to work.
Gotcha! Done! This is it! Close in and kick some ass!
This'll hurt.
Keep moving, Van! I'll dice you up!
What the hell was that? Thanatos Jail? I did that in a quick bit here anyway.
Nice.
So.
That went great.
You kick butt,
Looks like a
man.
chest.
To be honest, the fucking
Let's get to work.
the XP is so shit. I just wonder if it's even worth doing.
Now, let's make the first move.
This'll hurt.
Keep moving, Van! I'll dice you up!
Nice. That went great.
Pretty hot shit, Van.
Be careful. That thing looks mean.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Take this!
We can win right now.
Take this out!
Take this. This'll hurt.
Time to go all out.
It's over!
All you on, yes.
Not weak to anything, huh?
Going all in. Sucker.
Gonna go with the assumption the big one is the big horrible one.
Too slow!
A chance.
Go time!
Van?
Sucker.
What are you missing
Fury
for?
now!
Sucker.
A chance. There. You're open.
A chance.
Here's some extra.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You kick butt, man.
You snooze, you lose.
It's done!
Meow, 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 meow.
This'll hurt.
Keep moving, Van! It's over!
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional, Van.
Ah, wow.
Let's get to work.
There! Gotcha! It's done!
You snooze, you lose.
Too slow!
Murdered.
Watch it. That one's big.
What a big this fucking pussy.
Take this out!
You snooze, you lose. This'll hurt.
Time to go all out.
Keep moving, Van! Aerial Buster!
Done. Simple.
Nice. That went great.
Pretty hot shit, Van.
No fucking about here at Arcade Solutions.
Looks like a chest.
Shield 3. Who can use that? Van's got HP 3. You've got Shield 2. Can you use it? Sure. Does anyone need a Shield 2? No. Sorry, it's cracking my back. Okay, that's dealt with.
Gotcha! Take this! This'll hurt. Keep moving, Van. I'll dice you up.
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional, Van.
What can I say?
Gotcha! Now, let's finish the job.
I'm on it.
Take this down. You snooze, you lose. It's done.
This'll hurt.
Keep moving, Van.
Oh, he's right there.
Nice. That was great.
Pretty hot shit, Van.
Aha! I believe we found our way in. Shall we?
What if I can go
Don't
through
have
the
to ask
door?
me twice.
I think the answer is no.
Let's get to work. It's done.
Now, let's make the first move.
They're down.
This'll hurt.
I'll dice you up.
Man, crit ban is just
You picked the wrong guy to
too
fight.
powerful.
You kick butt, Van.
Let's get to work. There. Gotcha.
We can win right now.
This is Camelot. Can't be bothered to deploy any shards.
Take this done.
Praise Arusha and the flames.
Take this done.
Now, let's make the first move.
Okay.
That's what you get.
I assume this up ahead is going to be a boss or something, so let's save here. Here. Oh wait, no, we have to go through a door. Never mind. Can I unlock this? No. But there's a
This
thingy.
looks like a stopping point.
That hits the spot.
I could do Orbment. I think people still have slots to open. Van's bottle is open. Can I open Anya's last one? Yes. Anyone else? Oh, just not enough. Okay. Plugins. I got this. What did I get? This one. What does Zodiac sign do? Oh, I'm never gonna fucking use that. Just chuck this on. Okay, so let's see what we can do with Agnes's ornament first of all. So now she's got 4 slots open down here. What can she get? So nothing that's going to improve stats wise. Um. Let's do shield 2, why not? And I don't think we need to do any major overhaul upgrades. I'll check the equipment, but I think we should be fine. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it at that for now. Alright. Presumably, boss time.
Lady?
Oh, look! There it is!
So that's gotta be the prototype terminal we came looking for.
That's right. The one that would have formed part of the twin core system. It's presumably been connected directly to the septium vein, granting it the ability to pull resources from all over the region. I doubt even cutting it off from the net would stop what's already begun. I can't believe he made such a system.
It does sound like it wasn't easy, that's for sure. My man poured a lot of sweat and blood into this. Color me impressed you managed to find this place. That's some excellent sleuthing, Arkwright Solutions.
I am also rather impressed that you did so without your Marduk concierge.
Nothing to it. We could smell the stench of your filthy scheme from 1,000 Selge away.
Besides, we didn't do it without Reset. She's right here with us, in spirit.
I did not intend for my statement to cause offense.
Still, this development wasn't exactly in the cards. What are your thoughts, Professor?
A most tedious turn of events indeed. Why must you insist upon hindering my research? No, I know the answer. You simply cannot stand the fact that I'm about to surpass your dear teacher's achievements.
So he's just lost it now.
But the completion of this most supreme formula is nigh. My grand ambition realized, humanity will leap forward into a new future. I will thank you not to interfere.
Oh, Professor.
We're up against a super advanced AI that replicates one of the greatest minds in the country. Now that he's not held back by his body, he doesn't even need to rest. He can work at full capacity at all times. This might be worse than that computer from a year and a half ago. At least that one didn't have a genius's brain in it.
And all of this is made possible by that green Genesis. All of this to try and create weapons of pure evil.
Dear, oh dear, young lady. Do try and see the big picture here.
Go on.
Military research has been a force that drives scientific development and civilization advancement since the dawn of its time. Our orbital communications technology and the airships we rely on are both fine examples of that. Oh, the nuclear weapons I seek to create will one day help bring about peace. Both is part of a larger puzzle in creating energy sources far more efficient than modern orbital energy. And as a true deterrent to erase war for good, none would dare be the first to pull the trigger when every country has nuclear weapons.
Sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Yep. He's sure as hell gone off the rails.
Even if all that happens, all you're gonna spread across the world is fear. That ultimate weapon created in Crossbell a year and a half ago was built on the same logic. So if that reasoning had anything to it, why didn't that pave the way to peace first?
Don't compare my most noble research to that product of mere coincidence.
Please stop, Professor. We've heard enough. There are lines no researcher or engineer should cross. Human experimentation, biological weapons, brainwashing and mind control, gene editing. Manipulating the atomic structure of matter through fusion reactions risks creating energy beyond our control. We already have a stable energy source in the form of orbital energy. There's no need to dabble with something so risky. That was why the Institute decided to ban researching it. And other colleagues in workshops abroad followed suit. How could you do this when you are the one who taught me all of that?
All pretty words, but a desire to taste the forbidden fruit is what makes us human, is it not? The magicians of the Dark Ages didn't let taboos get in their way. Going back further, you even have events like the Great Collapse painting how wild the times were. Tell me, is it fun forcing your own sense of morality upon everyone else?
You're twisting my words. It's true that science and engineering are about learning to understand the laws that govern this world.
Wake me up when it's over.
But our goal is to do that as the humans we are at our core. We don't achieve anything by casting aside our humanity, the relationships we've made, the society we've built. If we do that, then the entire foundation that inspires our search crumbles. That's why we have to draw a line in the sand. It's the only thing standing between the noble ambitions of those in our field and the heinous abyss that awaits those who cross it.
Those were Professor Hamilton's. What idiocy. Your reasoning is as naive as hers.
If you really think so little of Catra, why did you call him?
I'm so sorry. I screwed up. Please, stop this. They want my...
Cock.
Just before becoming an AI, you were filled with regret, weren't you? You wished you'd never gotten involved with the Mafia, and been compelled to cross a line no human should. After so much mental anguish, you regained your senses, and realized just how far you'd gone. You tried to fight back against them, didn't you?
What nonsense is... I would never...
That call does make a lot more sense when viewed in that light. But there was no resisting this, and the conversion went ahead anyway, leaving only an empty vessel behind. I ain't got a clue if you even remember your last words after what happened to you. But if you're a recreation of the real Professor Callahan, surely you can at least understand them. I can't imagine someone so beloved by many, who even rivaled Professor Hamilton, couldn't.
Man, Agnes.
Are you done? This is getting rather tedious. Congrats on spouting baseless speculation to the last word, all without a shred of hard evidence to back it up. It's going to take a lot more than that to sway someone who cast aside the very shackles of mortality. No, it's no skin off my back if you decide to just throw up your hands and give up now. If you no longer care about the government casting you aside, or getting revenge on that impertinent Professor Cronkite, or achieving the ultimate honor of surpassing the likes of LaToya Hamilton, of Claude Epstein even. If you're set on forgetting it all, of rendering all your effort, sacrifice, and humiliation for nothing, I won't stop you.
You must be joking, Melchior. My resolve will never falter. Not when the answer I have dreamed of for so long is close at hand. No, I would damn myself before I ever thought to back down. I will not let all I've suffered be for naught.
Professor!
We almost got through to him.
That's fine. Just means we're doing this the hard way.
At the very least, we need to get that evil imp out of his ear.
Yeah, then we might finally be able to have a proper talk with the guy.
You're surprisingly cocky for a group that struggled before you were a man down. Think I'll break out the big guns. I wouldn't want to disappoint.
Then I will release my first limiter as well. Ishtanti, engage Dominatus mode.
It doubled its wings from 2 to 4.
Sure bodes well for us.
Well, we ain't turning back now. Time to settle the score.
Right. For reset 2.
With me, Theo, Zeros. We're gonna put a stop to all this.
Understood, Katra.
Your worst. Now, leap into my loving embrace.
Engaging Dominatus mode. I cannot guarantee you will live.
Just for you.
Oh boy. Okay, how are we gonna...
Ready when you are.
Going all in.
Let's party!
Shield, protect everyone! Perfect chance! This'll hurt! Keep it up, it's working!
Got a whole slew of them.
Well, let's just fucking blow them all up then.
Vandalize! Raid!
2 for 2?
Here goes.
Why not?
Time for the main event.
Oh well, if they're being so kind as to offer us more S-Crash. Oh, I just seen that already.
Go time! Out with the bang! Sword for me!
Don't go down easy, do you?
Here goes! Out with the...
You are stronger than
Starting to
anticipated.
irritate me.
The end is nigh.
Uh-oh.
Let us stand. Ishtanti. Aurum. Shangri-La.
So I think for, just FYI, if I wanted to go full achievements, I think I killed Melchior too quickly. But the time has fucking passed for that now, so...
Keep it up, it's working!
Keep moving, Van! I'll dice you up!
Impossible.
Nice. Moving on up.
I won't stop here!
I'm just getting warmed up.
We did it!
How's that, you psycho?
Oh, you'll pay dearly for that.
They are more synchronized this time. We must respond in kind.
Now's my chance to...
What?
Shit!
Get down!
When did you arrive?
Not a moment too soon, it would seem. Is everyone all right?
Ren?
Hell of an entrance.
Well, here's a big player I didn't expect. Last I'd heard, you retired. So what brings the Society of Ouroboros' former enforcer number 15 here?
What?
An enforcer? Like the direwolf?
I'll thank you very kindly not to bring up a lady's buried past before an audience, Overseer. I didn't want to turn up uninvited, but you didn't leave me much choice. Not when you have opted to deploy such an underhanded trick where my friends were headed.
That outline looks eerily like a...
Should have known.
Oh shit.
a humanoid robot!
It's an assault frame! So this is where all those missing parts ended up.
And it put the Genesis in its chest too.
Why can't you just be silent and leave me to my work?
That sounds like...
Couldn't be. Professor Callahan?
I am so close to perfecting the divine formula I seek. So stop with your incessant meddling!
Crap. So he's inside that thing now?
I'll keep these two out of your way. You focus on the assault frame.
Have it your way.
Well, lucky us. I'm sure you'll be a real ball.
Ren!
She'll be fine. We need to focus on the job at hand. Cutting edge as this thing is, looks like they were sloppy in putting it together. Focus on the back of the joints. We gotta force it to the ground so we can get the Genesis out.
Right!
This will be eliminated!
Alright, what are we looking at?
Let's party!
It's stronger against physical attacks than against arts. Right, okay. Alright, well let's do the standard.
Going all in.
Flames! Breathe onto us! Aaron!
Ooh.
Going all in.
Time to go all out!
This'll hurt.
Keep it up! It's working!
Well, actually, I want to get the buff that Agnes is going to give out.
Over here. All for you.
Okay, okay.
I'll take you on!
Cypher, activate! Show me what you got!
Protect everyone!
There!
Here goes!
Pull out all the stops.
Not sure if it's weak to rot or not, but we'll find out.
Gotcha!
Yeah, Van's still doing decent damage.
Go time!
Sucker.
Weed cloud.
Here goes.
Too slow!
That's it. Go for Van.
I'll take you on!
The girls can back up a bit. Right, what we got?
Flames protect us!
I mean, burn might work.
Activating drive!
Show me what you got!
Alpha activated.
Too slow! Down!
Here goes.
Brace yourself! It's go time! Have some more!
I think the focus is just going to be... Oh dear.
My move now.
Oh no, we had shields on. Lol.
Gotcha!
Yeah, what was I saying? Lag animal. Oh, we're fine.
I won't lose. Activating drive.
We want to get his shit down. We want to stun him.
Too slow! Don't screw with me!
Sucker.
What the? Cool.
Here goes.
Okay.
Too slow! Take that,
There we
you
go.
ass. Make it count, Darren! Out with the bet!
You're getting on my nerves.
Yeah.
Keep moving, Van!
Wow, wow.
Brace yourself!
Seen this one already?
Perfect chance.
This one we haven't seen
Give me
yet.
power. Yeah. You're finished. Take this. Rampage.
Easy peasy.
It stopped moving.
How do you like us now?
That was quite the performance.
No. It looks like we're only just getting started.
What?
The Genesis.
It's drawing energy directly out of the Septium veins.
Yes!
Damn it! Get back, kiddos!
I will complete my formula, and there is no one who can hope to stop me!
Mayor!
You and me have got to have a talk, buddy. This happens every time now. You're doing it on purpose, aren't you?
Huh. There you are. Come on, hop to it. Let's go.
I can't believe you.
What is this space? And that hollow is...
Not another peculiar catalyst. Well, I guess it's not a big deal. Will you bear the nightmare, or...
The game was like, you know what?
Like I'm gonna say no.
All right, here we go.
So that's it.
There it is.
A real sight, huh? I get a rush every time I see it. But it might have met its match with an enhanced giant robot.
What am I seeing? Is that Van?
We'll explain later. Right now, he needs our support.
Limited blaster. Interessant.
A chance!
Jabroni guard.
We'll take that.
What we saying?
How's your chance to boost, Van?
Limited blaster. Damage down. Okay.
Keep it up! It's working!
Don't hold back, Van.
How about we do...
Party!
Keep it up! It's working!
All res down. Damage down. And then fucking do an S-craft. Be gone, he said.
You're screwed now!
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Pulverize all of you! Charge the fleet!
Perfect chance!
Pulverize all of you!
You're toast!
We'll take that. Full boost. Don't hold back, Dan.
Time to go all out! Keep it up! It's working!
Take this.
You're gone! Good!
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Unbelievable!
Oh yeah. Ooh, a new hollow core.
Van!
We did it. Huh.
That was incredible!
Stealing shit like a pro.
No! What is it doing? Why did it stop? There was only 0.03% left to go! I was so close!
Professor Callahan.
Unlucky, dude.
So that's what a Genesis can do, as well as his.
I cannot help but feel mildly fascinated.
All that hard work up in smoke. The boss isn't going to be very happy. I hope you have a plan to make up for this.
Melchior, do something, please! There is only 0.03% remaining. If it doesn't finish, all of this was for...
An unfortunate situation indeed. So, how does it feel? How does it feel to know your research, your entire life, was just rendered meaningless? You tried so hard, even throwing away your humanity. But an incomplete work is nothing but worthless garbage. So how does it feel? Tell me! It's too bad. He would have been much harder to break, but maybe I should have turned my charms on Professor Cronkite instead.
How can someone be so evil? You have wasted enough time mocking him, Melchior. The police embracers are almost here. It is about time we left.
Oh, true. I suppose we should.
Target sighted.
What the? Just what happened here?
Au revoir. We will be taking our leave now. But we will have our revenge for all the time you've made us waste here.
It's no good. I can't stop the system from falling apart. I can't reconnect it to the orbital net or another energy source either. Supporting such an advanced AI is just too heavy a burden.
But that means he'll... I'm so sorry. The Genesis isn't reacting to anything anymore.
It's not your fault, Agnes. There must be a way. I'm just not seeing it.
It's fine, Salesian. I'm just paying the price for my foolishness. I crossed the line that should never be crossed. And tried to realize a weapon of pure evil. I allowed myself to be led astray. I have no one to blame but myself.
But... Professor!
I am moved by how much you care for me, even after all I've done. Perhaps you are the right person to entrust with this task after all.
What task?
At this rate, I will have failed as a researcher and died for nothing at all. So, please, don't let this all have been in vain. I may have failed to perfect the formula needed for fusion, but I discovered many others in the process.
Oh, all these formulae.
I believe them to be, as of yet, undiscovered formulae with peacetime applications. Analyze this terminal after I am gone, and you may be able to secure them.
But, Professor,
It's not gonna be easy to make use of finds from a technological singularity.
That's putting it lightly. We're talking technology humanity wouldn't have reached on its own for decades. We'll need more than one genius around to make sense of it all.
I feared as much. Cronkite likely won't be able to manage the task alone. If only there were one or two more like him around. If only she were here.
I wish I could tell you not to underestimate me, but I too know my limits.
You're...
young?
Cronkite, I will refrain from commenting on all that transpired here.
To we researchers, all that matters are results. However, you were able to catch a glimpse of something we all, at the very least, feel a small yearning for. That does have meaning.
Yes, I suppose you're right. My time here is at an end. I leave the rest to you and the many promising youths around us. May you forever remain on the forefront of Calvard's, no, the world's.
I will follow my own path, wherever it may lead me. Though I do intend to make some use of the formulae you leave us.
As do I. We won't let your work be in vain.
What?
Who's that?
Oh, the professor is back.
Jesus, she's got a chin. Fucking jawline.
I'm home, Theo, Zeros.
Secret Giga Chad.
I'm sorry for being away for so long, Catra.
Bran! If it isn't Professor Latoya Hamilton, one of Epstein's 3 disciples.
In the flesh. I've never had the honor of seeing her in person before this.
I'm so glad we made it in time.
Oh, Callahan. You damn fool.
Esmeralda, Giscard, and Professor Hamilton. I didn't know you were back.
I hurried back to Calvard as soon as I learned what was transpiring. It saddens me deeply to have to bid farewell to a fellow researcher and associate like this.
As someone who admired and sought to surpass you, those words mean more to me than you could ever know.
Rest assured that we will use what you have left us. Cronkite and I will see those formulae analyzed. We will all see to it. Esmeralda, Catra, your other assistants, and the artisans of Basel as well. You did so much to further the city's development and held it so dear. Now we will use our strength to nurture yours.
I'd like to believe that ZCF can help in some way too.
I see now. This is what I should have done all along. I feel like in my last moments, I've solved the most difficult formula of all. Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Silesian. And thank you to all who stand with them. Now, I leave with no regrets.
Farewell, Professor Callahan.
May you find peace with Adios above.
07.
So, that's how the pieces have fallen. Could we have made use of nuclear weapons? What do you think?
No. If anything, they are something that would put our very existence in danger. They're a forbidden weapon that renders all tactical analysis and strategy meaningless. That Almada has their eyes on them speaks of how much of a threat they really are.
Then we're agreed. Quite the unexpected development this was. Enough to pique the Society's interest as well. And now, we're to await Ms. Twining's return for the sake of our midterm goals.
I will provide all the support I can in the meantime.
Brother and sister. Incest still alive, baby. Let me guess. Catra went home, and he's gonna show up out of
The
nowhere.
Institute of Science claims this formula will allow efficient extraction of orbital energy from Septium. Experts believe that the new discovery will have a significant impact on technological development in Zemuria going forward. This revolutionary breakthrough was made possible by the late Professor Callahan as part of his last work.
They really pulled it off, didn't they?
Yeah, in no small part because of Ren and the rest of them. Sounds like the genius professor left Basel as soon as the work was done, though.
That CEO's gonna be in for a fun time now that he's lost 2 of his smartasses.
Maybe. But it sounds like this news has got Vern's shares shooting straight up. Professor Hamilton's back for now, too, so he can probably breathe easy for a while.
I'd heard so much about her, but it was such a surprise to actually get to meet her. She's such an amazing lady.
She really is. I couldn't agree more.
So you're Lilia's granddaughter. You do resemble her, not just the way you look. I can see you also possess her kindness and strong spirit.
This is one of my great-grandfather's diaries.
This brings me back. I would catch him writing entries from time to time. Oh, this one is about me, Gerhard, and Albert. I still remember that time like it was yesterday.
Well, I only met him once back when I was a youngster. Makes me nostalgic thinking back on it now.
I don't mean to interrupt your reminiscing, but those words toward the end are rather ominous. I can see why it inspired you to risk so much to collect the Genesees.
Yes.
Else all that we know will come to an end.
I can't imagine it's meant to be taken any way other than literally, especially when you consider how the Genesee have been used so far.
Yeah, the kind of shit they're capable of almost feels like a bad joke sometimes.
So far, we've managed to gather 5 of the 8 Genesees. But do you think it would be better if I left them in the hands of you and the other disciples?
Yes.
No, I think there are too much for even us to handle. If they truly are experimental apparatuses that Professor Epstein somehow created to gauge the world, then, and this will sound rather unscientific of me, it's as if destiny willed them to be in your hands. I plan to stay in Calvard for a while, so I'll get in contact with Albert and Gerhard about this. Fortunately, we happen to have someone else who knows both of them right here with us.
I'd be happy to serve as a mediator between all parties. We have much to discuss about the West Zemuria Tech Union as well.
I will also do what I can to help Reset. Is everything still in order with regards to attaching Reset's new parts, Esmeralda?
As in order as can be. Our prospects were already bright with her being such a capable engineer, but with you, they'll be even brighter.
Me and the other artisans will be happy to pitch in with any precise adjustments, too. We'll see they aren't even a millerige off.
Why does this guy sound like Winnie the Pooh?
And I'll help too, of course.
I don't think we have anything to worry about with this many people on the case.
Yes, it really is wonderful to see.
Well, can't say I give a damn about Marduk at the end of the day. Reset's a different story, though. She's one of the team. So take good care of her, if you don't mind.
I don't mind one bit. You said your name was Van, I believe. This may be a strange favor to ask, but I'd like you to look after my teacher's dear descendant. It would mean the world to me. And if you could please look after her young friends. But you were planning to do that even if I didn't ask, weren't you?
You got me. I'll do what I can to meet my obligation as their employer, at the very least.
Van.
We save his ass way more than he saves ours.
Is something wrong, Catra?
It's just, I'm so happy you're back. I am. But I wasn't able to do a thing in your absence. I feel like such a failure.
Catra.
You've been sleepwalking these past few days or something? We couldn't have dreamed of dealing with this whole mess without you. You are our guide through and through.
We never would have thought to go to that factory without you. And I doubt we could have gotten through to Professor Callahan either. We owe everything to your efforts and perseverance.
Plus, your orbital drones were a huge help.
Not that we saw much of that.
You weren't too bad for someone who still looks and thinks like a kid. So, good job on this one, or whatever.
Why do you always gotta be so far up your own ass?
See now? Not just anyone can be blessed with so many in their corner, you know.
Thank you for all you have done in my absence. It's good to be home. I've missed you, Catra.
Yeah, but not half as much as I've missed you, Gran.
By the way, Agnes, did you manage to finish your report on your visitation to Basel?
I most certainly did. The others in my group helped a lot too, and we ended up receiving some very positive feedback from the school. Though I'm happy Ren was willing to cover up so much for me. No, happy isn't what I should be saying, is it?
The old fart's broken moral compass starting to rub off on you, huh?
I'm being careful not to go too far. I don't want to end up like Van.
Hey.
Oh, we're almost done with the roasted chestnuts.
I look forward to these every year. Their fragrance and soft texture really hammer home that fall is here.
Here you go again. Took the last of them too, you bastard.
Don't worry, we have another batch. Hello. I hope I'm not interrupting.
Oh, hey.
A lovely day to you all. I'm here to resume work once more.
Reset!
That's our maid. 3 o'clock on the dot.
You're all good now then?
I'm the picture of health, thank you. Professor Hamilton, her students, and many others took excellent care of me. My new artificial limbs are a vast improvement over my previous ones even. I can see I've had you all very worried. I'm so very sorry.
Oh, Reset, of course we were worried.
We're so glad to have you back. Welcome home, Reset.
Thank you for the warm welcome.
We've got a solid chunk of work that's been piling up, including managing the pay coming in from our last job. You got time to help me out with it right now?
All the time in the world. Oh, but first...
What a surprise!
Ferry located.
Theo?
Whoa! The hell?
Zeros?
Down, Zeros. And come back here, Theo.
Petra, what are you doing here?
He came along to make sure everything was how it should be after all the work that was done on me. Though he has something else he wishes to discuss in addition to that.
It's a bit cramped, but there's a wired connection to the orbital network here at least. I should be able to work in this environment.
What?
Don't tell me.
That's right. I'm going to be helping out around here for a while. I'll admit that Professor Hamilton may have been the one to recommend it, but the final decision was mine. All of you remarkably captured my interest during our time together. Not just because of Agnes's Genesis, but because of that Grendel and Mare too.
I suppose no one can blame you for that.
I'm also concerned on a broader level. Basel doesn't appear to be the only place where criminals are misusing tech for nefarious purposes. So I think Arkwright Solutions is going to need its own technical advisor, don't you?
That's, actually a good point.
A very good point. While I am well versed in modern technology, my field is software, not hardware.
Those black and silver thingies would be good backup in a fight, too. What's it gonna be, Chief?
Oh, he gets a decision this time.
Screw it. What's one more at this point? I'll introduce you to our landlords later.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to working here.
Oh, but Reset, Catra, you've got to try the roasted chestnuts. They're super soft and sweet.
I'll go and make some more coffee for us too.
Vantail District? I don't think we've ever been there, have we?
You served me well in Basel. We could have had quite the crisis on our hands if events had been allowed to play out as our foes wanted.
Thank you, sir. Though I believe most of the credit goes to our agent in the field and the Principality's representatives. I will admit that I did not anticipate you hiring Marduk to act when they did, however.
They will do whatever you ask so long as the price is right. It makes them rather convenient in times like these. There are advantages to their being a neutral organization beholden to no government, even if using their services requires an objective mindset. I imagine you can see their merits as well, Professor Cronkite.
Oh, shit.
I do. At least they are competent, unlike a certain superior of mine that I could name.
I don't disagree. The time is long past due for Vern to appoint a new CEO. We can maintain the status quo as long as Professor Hamilton remains in the Republic. But as soon as she departs, we will indeed make the necessary arrangements.
I see no issue with that timeline.
Now, as we previously agreed, I think it's about time you got to work. After all, this project will bring about massive change to the Republic, to the entire world. Nothing will be the same after the Republican Army's Zeku space base is completed and in operation.
What? We're going to the moon, boys.
Truly well done. Then I'll update your rank.
Oh yeah.
Got it.
Nebulous and Laura.
That's just about perfect.
See? You get it.
Catras Elysian. Together with Theo and Zeros,
15!
I'll do whatever I can to assist.
Alright, we'll do the usual where once we watch through the cutscenes, blah, 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 we'll save and then we'll end stream there probably. What the hell is this? Longport? Long lie. Who's that? Okay, now we're in the mountains. That looks like a...
Zeroth form. Duality.
Oh shit. It's a fucking eight leaves fucking person.
Thank goodness. Looks like I'm in good form tonight. I wasn't sure I could even perfect the Zeroth form after being told to do it out of nowhere. But I think I've earned the right to hold my head up high to Master's younger disciple now. Not that I can see him joining us up on stage anytime soon.
All is ready, Princess.
In record time, too.
Who the fuck is that?
We couldn't have asked for a bigger client, and this is the first long-term contract we've had in a while. We can afford to take it easy for our first task, at least. But the time has come to reaffirm our existence to the world. Tread lightly, for the Ikaruga lurk in the shadows.
So she noticed us.
I should have known we couldn't deceive the Divine Blade of Silver. This is a reconnaissance and force mission. We only need to assess their capabilities, not win the battle. Our foes are both above S rank in strength. Strike in the Blitz Halberd formation. Yeah!
Divine Blade of Silver. Who the fuck is this?
I planned to depart for the east after speaking with him.
Man with eye patch.
How fortunate that I was able to catch a glimpse of the Living Legends covert student before doing so. I cannot help but wonder what she fights for with those unusual talents of hers. But that mystery, along with what lurks here beneath the Conlone Mountains under Calvert's stormy skies, will have to wait. Now is not the time to investigate further.
What the
Though it would be a shame to let this encounter go to waste, it might be worth pitting my own greenhorn student against her to see how he fares.
Okay.
I have to admit, I never thought you would be the one asking to go out with me. We did appear at an event together. Was that all it took to spark such a passionate plea?
I'd like to believe I put more passion into my films than anyone, if nothing else. I'm sure it's the same with you and racing. Now these two passionate souls can finally have the talk I've always wanted. Even if I feel bad for your girlfriend and fans for meeting with you like this.
My partner in life is my Carl, have you know? Of course, I have been known to savor some special moments with only the most beautiful of women.
Oh, look at you, laying on the charm. So, no girlfriend? Could I take that to mean that you also don't have a wife or kids?
Of course I don't. Anyway, it would be a shame to just let the evening end with dinner now that we're together like this. What do you say to joining me for a drive on the expressway? As for whether that will be where the night ends, well, that will be up to us.
Oh. He sure is used to this. He makes even cringeworthy lines like that seem totally natural. Whatever. This is my chance to see if there's any truth to that rumor about him traveling the country. That's fine by me. I'm looking forward to seeing how fast you can...
What was...
Z1 Racer Maxim Lugan! I'm a reporter with Buzz Raider magazine. Think we could steal a few minutes of your time?
Buzz Raider? Not the gossip rag that's even worse than Meld.
I'll take that as a yes. Excellent. So, we know you've been everywhere from Tharbad and Longport to Messeldom and Crossbell in the past 3 months. You're a bit of a globetrotter in your off time, wouldn't you say? Now, it's clear you've been living up to your single status to find yourself a girl in every town. Then could it be you're on the hunt for one here in Edith now, too?
How did you... Have you been following me everywhere I go? I'll admit that I spend my nights out on the town, but that's not why I'm traveling around.
Holy cannoli!
Wait, she's got nothing to do with...
I can't believe what a scoop we have on our hands. Meld's gonna be eating our dust with this one. So, how long have the two of you been dating, Miss Judith Lanster?
Oh dear. And then a week passes. Okay. This thing's so cool. It's a mechanical wolf, right? Awesome. Looks really strong too. He's like some kind of guardian beast from a fairy tale. He's awesome. He is. He's leaving with us now. Aren't you, Zeros? He can bark too? Can we pet him? Easy, you two. Don't upset him. That band's just a magnet for strange types, isn't he? The new lad and his animals seem like a good bunch, but still. Well, even better than good, since they've made Yume the happiest I've seen in a while. She is just the cutest damn thing you ever did see. You're always like a different person when you're talking about her. And I like that Van is broadening his circle of friends and acquaintances. It's nice to see. Oh, they're back.
Market purchase is complete. 5 kilograms of mussels, 3 kilograms of shrimp, and 2 kilograms of artichokes purchased. Please confirm.
Thanks, Theo. I can tell you picked the freshest ones too. Incredible how quickly technology has advanced. Oh, nice, I'm really old. It sure has gotten livelier around here compared to when Van was working with Lonesome though. They're all grown boys and girls too, so I want to be sure to give them all the food they need. Aww. Intermission?
So let's shift the topic toward the Genesis and Van's Grendel. Unfortunately, I don't think it'll be possible to learn anything about the Genesis' nature from them directly. They appear to have some kind of protection, akin to artifacts, keeping their secrets from us. I can't fathom why they only react to Agnes either. It does feel as though the Mafia knows a fair amount about them, though.
I had a feeling you wouldn't be able to learn anything from them. Mind you, Armata is also somewhat in the dark when it comes to the Genesis. Yeah, I get the impression they don't know how they're doing what they're doing with them, just that they have an idea of what they can do. They're more like disposable tools to whip out for whatever they want to do at any given point. Makes me mad that they're using them that way, but there's no better way of putting it. We've taken 4 back from them so far, and that's how it seemed every time. Yeah, much as it pisses me off, they don't seem to give a damn about what happens to a Genesis after they're done with it. Worth noting here that they do seem to be pretty consistent in how they're using the Genesis too. Yes, I agree. They've referred to everything they've done as an experiment. Whether it's manipulating people's vital energies, interfering with their minds, or installing a human's personality into a machine, Armata has kept using the Genesis as a trigger for various kinds of unnatural phenomena. Yeah, I think that's an important fact to bear in mind if we're going to get to the bottom of this. Fortunately, in all the cases we've seen... Oh, my back! The phenomenon triggered hasn't really occurred once it's been stopped. But there is one particular phenomenon that Armata isn't behind that's happened again and again. Oh, I gotcha. Van's transformation into the Grendel, correct? That's right. The ability to reproduce results for further study is a crucial factor in science and engineering. There's a lot that we don't know about the Grendel, but what we do know is that it's comprised of exceedingly high density shards. We also know that Van's hollow mirror appears when activating it, or rather a version of her that possesses free will appears. Yeah.
Yeah, just tell me what you want.
Mare, incidentally, is a custom hollow developed at Marduk. Her source code is classified, but she was created using AI knowledge purchased from multiple companies. However, it goes without saying that the hollow designed by Marduk does not have free will. And that's normal. Hollows that the rest of us use also talk, but you can have a conversation with them. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. Give me, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, and then we'll finish it out. Enjoy some clips.
So you can see this.
I mean, I guess I should be thankful that Dad saved me behind. Why do you have to go and take all the credit like that?
It really chaps my hide. I don't need fucking ravioli. I'm fucking too good at this game. I don't need burr either. I'm not cold.
Yeah,
I mean, come on, guys. We all know that consent is poggers. If you if you try and do anything without consent first, that's very sus. Ugh. Right, me old babber, oh, go down that pub I am, or a cider drinker, ooh ooh. There you go. You were watching something that's pretty disappointing. Oh, the stream! Yeah, no, that makes sense. Ha! Somebody clip that. Clip it. That's a direct quote. She can never go back now. There it is. Sam barked live on stream.
God's sake.
I love me. Yeah, what I did, Lisa, is I sent him nudes, and I said, let me suck your massive dick. And he just needs to install his dick into my mouth, and then we'll be ready to do that.
Hold on. Let me just.
See you tomorrow.
Oh, we're stuck on something.
Like, you can whisper, I think. Or, like, you know, you can try and be quiet. Oh, fucking hell! Why is that in the game? Hey, Sam, I5. Sam, I5. Sam, I5. Hey Sam, Sam I5. Hey Sam. Sam, hey Sam. Sam I5. Oh. Ah, fucking idiot. Pug, please. No problem. That's a pug, please, right there.
We did it! Predictable.
That's a crisp, please, that is.
But you want my cummies?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. You okay?
You come.
Jess, we're just gonna try and get away from this pack.
Clip. Right? It is. You're welcome for me putting it back in.
Hello, hello. Sorry about that. When she shows up to help Van transform, she's clearly got a sense of self. It's theoretically possible she's programmed to only seem that way on the surface, but I'm inclined to agree. Same here. They need to program an obscene number of possible responses to give the illusion of free will. You shouldn't even have enough space for that much code, right? That's correct. It takes up only marginally more space on your Zypher than the hollows that everyone else uses. We would need to perform a special test to be absolutely sure either way. But the mayor that possesses free will seems to be a life form comprised entirely of data. I don't think I can even wrap my head around that idea. This is sounding real shady all of a sudden. Now, for argument's sake, we assume that Mare is an AI app that's achieved free will. The trigger for that would have to be the Genesis, no? That's what I was thinking, yeah. Then again, I hate to say this in front of you, Rosette, but I can't say I fully trust anything my Duke says or does. You needn't worry about causing offence. I understand why you'd feel that way. Thanks. Still, I think that even they have their limits. Can't help but wonder exactly where the material that formed her source code came from. But I can't imagine they entrusted her to Van believing that she would exhibit so much unusual behaviour. So I think the root of the cause lies in Professor Epstein's legacy rather than her. Incidentally, an AI gaining free will is one thing that would qualify as a technological singularity, which would mean that, put another way, something happened to Mare that allowed her to evolve past that massive hurdle. Evolve. Now we're really in the goddess's territory. The Testaments suggest that evolution was a process intended to let we humans shape the world around us. It's also described as what's helped us bring about our latent potential. That was from the Book of Shahat, verse 2. Jokanan's letter, I think? Anyway, I think I get what you're saying. You want to have a chance to observe everything, right? Mare's appearance, the shards going berserk, in short, everything that happens from the start to me going Grendel. You want to see it all, including what role the Genesis play in it? Oh. Exactly. I think that knowledge will help me support Agnes in her quest for answers too. It might also let you cool on the Grendel's power in a less haphazard and dangerous way. What do you think? Does that work for you? Sure. We've got 5 Genesis so far, which leaves 3 still out there to recover. Can't be sure the Mafia is the rest, but if we get any more chance to stop them from causing any trouble, we should take them. And if I end up with a good excuse to transform in our future work, we'll give it a shot. As long as we have a Genesis on hand, we should be able to brute force whatever the other transformation conditions are. Then we just got to grab Mare Bear when she shows up, right? That's about the short of it. I've already had the senses necessary to observe her and record it all to feel. This could be a little dangerous, but I think it will be worth our while to try. Don't worry, I'll have you guys there to back me up, so I'm sure I'll be fine. Of course you will, we'll be right there with you all the way. It sounds like it could be fun. I'll be there to give any technology-related support that you may need. Can't do any of this without a Genesis being there. If you're not on board, we won't go ahead with it. It's not that. I can't deny that I'm worried you might be hurt in the process, but the chances of us learning something more about the Genesis and the Grendel through this are promising, so I'll do all that I can to support you. Then it's settled. Alright, let's get started on today's work. I'm going to need a few of you to handle some other stuff, but Catra's trial period ain't over yet. He's coming with me.
That works for me. Though, I honestly can't imagine it would take me long to grasp exactly what you do here. But go ahead and show me exactly what being a Spriggan is all about.
I'll back you up to the best of my ability. Catra, Agnes, and Van. I don't want to pick Rosette. Rosette's crafts seem way too overpowered for her to be a permanent party member. Oh, shit! Yes. Right. First, let's take a look at that hollow core. Rain, yeah, we got that. S-craft power and S-craft recovery time. Okay. And then Lorray. EP cost and arts power. ATS and speed. Magical damage. And then what was the other thing we got? Got like an arts driver or something? I don't know. Nebius. It's wind and time. Nah. Alright, and that will probably do us for today. So thanks for chatting, watching and hanging out. Today is Tuesday, so you probably won't see me again until Thursday now, and I'll either be playing with the guys or this, so yeah, either way, I'll see you then. Have a good evening, take it easy.